Now this is the best way to spend responsibly. Let's talk about it. What's good, YouTube? NoGoodEman here, coming to you today with a solo leveling and rise spender's guide. And when we say guide, I want to say that it's really going to be a suggestion based, because in this video, honestly guys, it's going to be very subjective. I've been asked a lot of the times, E-man, what's the best thing to spend? Can you make a spender's guide video? And honestly, it's pretty hard, because really what you spend is your money. So it's a very subjective topic, but regardless guys, in the next day, and when you guys see this video, solo leveling and rise is going to be holding a PC and WEBSHOP payment event, which can allot you guys various different rewards. We're talking discount coupons, rate up draw tickets, and more. So I do think now's the best time to talk about the best ways to spend responsibly, whether you're a light spender, a dolphin spender, or a whale spender. So strap in folks, we've got the ultimate spender's guide. But before we talk anything, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a live or an upload. Now I know we're talking about paid support, but if you guys want to support and get something for free, go ahead and click that first link in the description, taking you to the Netmobile Partner Creator Plus. In this, you guys can get free codes through the various seasons, and this season we've got almost 8 codes to release. So go ahead and join over 800 people in supporting the Monarch Gaming. Shout out our top supporters, Zeeks, we've got Monkey Sage, we got DeAndre, Freerin, Nitra, and some more. So from there, where do we go? Honestly, there's some things to talk about. My first suggestion to you guys is going to be, do not spend without a coupon code, okay? And what do I mean when I say this? Let's go ahead and just go into the solo leveling and rise shop, and let's say I wanted to buy, I don't know, the Blessed Lucky Clover chest pack. Once we get this up, it'll take you to the web shop, and when you guys see something called discount coupon and available coupons, this means we have a coupon we can apply to whatever we're about to spend on. As you can see, we can essentially get this a little bit of discounted from $1.28. It's now going to be reduced to about, let's say, 98 CAD. Regardless guys, whether you're gonna buy something for $1, whether you're gonna buy it for $99, I suggest that you guys do not spend without a coupon, because solo leveling rise is very generous in the sense that we're always going to get a coupon someday, sometime. I'm getting at least some type of discount coupon at least once a week. Of course, it could just be tied into the subscriptions I have, but do keep in mind when I am posting this video, the 1-year anniversary is coming up. So there's going to be so many allotted coupons. There's going to be so many free rewards, and on the paid side of things, they're going to make it easier to purchase various different things. Now, of course, where do we go from there? I do want to talk about the different monthly subscriptions in solo leveling and rise. So as of today, as of the end of March, there are 3 subscription packs in solo leveling and rise. The first one is going to be the best one. We're talking about the daily growth support, and this, you guys have the ability to activate special sweep. What a special sweep is, when you guys do your daily gates, you essentially can sweep a gate for free no matter the difficulty. And if you don't have this enabled, you guys basically won't have the ability to sweep S and A rank gates, and those are the higher gates that allot better rewards. You get things like bonus activity funds through golden EXP. We have something called special activity funds, which it stores up to 6 hours of your activity funds, and you can claim this each and every reset. We have things called multiplay support. So on the instance and encore dungeons, you guys can additionally have extra keys, and you can play with extra keys. And then as far as gate and mission rewards, you guys get about 30% more. To top that off, each and every time you guys buy it, you get about 880 diamonds, and then you get at least 1 custom draw ticket for free. Again, this is going to be one of the best packs in the game for a bunch of reasons. Number one, it's going to give you something called special funds, which gives you a bunch of EXP. And when you guys do claim your just regular activity funds EXP, you guys get something called bonus EXP. So look at this, it's about 20,000 versus the regular activity funds, which is 34,000. So that boosted is almost like 50,000. Well, it is 50,000. But regardless, you see the point that I'm trying to make. And then if we go into gates, we can see the various different rewards. We get a bonus active boost to our gates that we currently have open. And then we have the ability to clear A rank and S rank gates for free. So that activates special sweeps. And the thing with special sweeps, we can do this on any gate we want. So not that you should, but if I saw a B rank gate that I just didn't want to do for some reason, let's say I ran out of sweep points, I could special sweep it. Again, you probably don't want to do that, but regardless, that is the daily growth support basically summed up as a whole. And the next pack to talk about is going to be this daily Essence Stone boost. So with the daily Essence Stones boost, when you guys purchase this, you'll get up to 740 diamonds instantly, along with 2,500 essence stones. The gimmick here is that it's only going to give you 200 essence stones and 100k gold daily. Now, if you want my personal opinion, I don't think that this should be something that everybody should buy. I think this should probably be for the higher end whales, but of course you guys can do whatever you like on your account. We're just laying out all the subscriptions that you guys can buy within SLA. The third subscription to talk about is going to be the Hunter Association special summons. With these special summons, this basically gives you the ability to get an allotted SSR from the draw pool that you see right about here. So if I do up to 30 draws in my special summons, then at the end of this draw, once a month, I can essentially get a free SSR. So if we just do about 5 special summons until we get an SSR, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And then if you've seen special summons, it's been around for quite some time now. Special summons, honestly, as an endgame player, it might not be too worth it unless you guys are trying to get a bunch of new weapons. I do want to say that in special summons, you have the ability to get double SSR. So if you're an early game player with special summons, you might see added benefits from this because you might need, let's say, the DKD and the Divine Quarterstaff. So that's not a bad thing. Special summons will never be a bad thing. But the thing added on the back end of special summons, which is kind of hilarious, is that special summons will actually auto mine your gate. So when you guys have these special summons, you can basically auto mine your gates. And as you can see, as I am waiting in SLA, I only have to just hit one button and claim all my gate success. And you can see I almost got, what is that? Almost 400k gold, a bunch of advanced mana crystals or regular mana crystals, some essence stones and more. So that's the real things with special summons. Again, we're going to suggest each and every spending right now. So first and foremost, let's talk about the light spenders. If you guys have about $50 to your name to spend on solo leveling a rise, this is what I suggest you guys might want to buy. First and foremost, we're talking about that daily growth support. Yes, it's going to still be one of the best things you can buy. Almost each and every player in the game, if they can and want to spend money on this game, in my personal opinion, if you're not getting the daily growth support, I don't see how you're progressing in a meaningful way. Again, this is just if you want to spend. Free-to-plays can progress however they like, but again, my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. Regardless, guys, if you guys do go ahead and get the daily growth support, I do want to suggest that you might want to get the Hunter Association special summons to boot. Again, if you have the ability to sweep all these gates, get all these gates done, you probably want to do your auto mining or have the ability to get your auto mining done as well, because again, you're not playing solo leveling Arise all day, every day. And then of course, the added benefits of special summons will allow you guys to get even more SSRs. Amongst that, we do have something in the shop called bonus. Now, here's what I'll say in bonus. Bonus can be a very good thing depending on what update's currently going on. As you can see, I have up to 20 purchases in my bonus category, and I'm up to 20 right now, and there's a maximum of 45. So how bonus works is that any purchase I make in this bonus section, not the free one because that won't count, but any purchase here on that I make in the bonus section will stack up here. And there used to be a daily limit, but now there's no limit. So I could literally buy pretty much all these packs and get to 45 pretty instantly, which is crazy. But here's what I'll say. Again, if you guys have $50, we just talked about the daily growth support, which is about $10. We talked about the Hunters Association subscription, which is about another $10. So that's $20. What you guys want to do, essentially each and every update, is get a $1 pack a day. So get a $1 pack, whether it be the daily diamond boost, whether it be the daily draw ticket rate up pack, if you guys need more custom or rate up characters, whether it be the daily draw pack and you guys need a bunch more weapon custom draw tickets. I suggest that you guys buy up to 1 to 2 of these a day, and you guys will see added benefits from your SLA journey. Now, of course, if you guys have the Hunter Association support pack, then that will allow you guys to buy these. So the Hunter Association Ultimate Pack 1 and 2, this will actually get you guys added boosts in the bonuses. So now I'm at 21 purchases, and then if I buy this one, now I am at 22. And then what I'll say about those is those reset at the end of Sunday's reset. So you can only buy those about once a week. Those aren't daily, unfortunately. But if we go back, daily diamond boost, we can basically purchase this for about $1 a day. This is like 139 CAD, but it totals up to $1 in USD. So $1 there, $1 maybe anywhere else. Again, you want to do this over 30 days. If you have $1 to spend 30 days, that takes you up to $50 in your light spending journey. The next spending to talk about is going to be that dolphin spending. So we're getting into some bigger numbers here, but we're talking talking about $100 to spend, over $100, anywhere between $100 and $200 to spend. If you guys have anywhere between $100 and $200 to spend, I suggest you buy everything we just suggested in the light spending. But on top of that, that is when you probably want to go for this third subscription pack. So the daily Essence Stone boost, you might want to get that. This is a little bit cheaper. We're looking at $549 on the CAD side. And then what I suggest that you dolphins might want to buy is something called a rate up pack. So if I go under special and I go under relay packs, then we have various different packs in Solo Leveling Rise that allow us to get a bunch of custom draw tickets, rate up draw tickets, or weapon draw tickets. Now, regardless of what your account needs, that will basically be on to you to figure it out. I do suggest that step up tickets might be the most important thing. And with that, this allows you guys to get rate up characters, whatever characters, you know, hot at the time. And the thing with the rate up pack is that it also gives you guys diamonds as well. So you have the ability to get various different custom draw tickets, rate up draw tickets, weapon draw tickets, whatever the case, and you will get a bunch of diamonds as well. So when you guys get a bunch of diamonds, you can actually go a few tabs over and we have something called a diamond relay. So with the diamond relays, they basically just cost diamonds. So that's another good thing to talk about. And what I will say is that when you guys are going to purchase something with a bunch of diamonds, wait until you get a coupon. So just like when you shouldn't buy anything until you get a discount coupon in the web shop, don't spend anything until you get a discount coupon with the diamonds, guys, because you will see up to, let's say, 3,000 diamonds off, and that will allow you guys to get a very better reward. So I'm about 300 behind, but if I bought, let's say, 3 daily diamond packs, I can go ahead and buy that versus buying about, I don't know, 2,000 more diamonds to get that. So something to keep in mind. That's just how I go about my spending. Of course, if you guys have a bunch more left over to spend from there, we're talking about dolphin spending as well, you might want to invest in something called a double up under diamonds. Now, of course, double up under diamonds, they basically allow you guys to get a bunch of diamonds for a lower amount. And you can, of course, look to the diamond packs. I will say, if you've never bought anything in Solo Leveling Rise, all these numbers basically match up to each other. So it's a 1+1 event in which that you'll get basically the top number twice. So you'll get the top number twice. As you can see, some of these already are purchased, and then the ones that aren't have 1-to-1. So 335 with a bonus of 335, you guys will see this reflected basically everywhere else. So 870 or 8,700 plus 8,700 is what the $99 diamond pack looks like when it's unpurchased for a first time. And in some cases, this does reset. So that is a thing that you might want to look out for. But let's go ahead and keep on talking. The final facet to talk about is going to be that whale spending. Now, the whales, I gotta laugh because look, man, whales gonna do whatever they like to do. They're gonna spend whatever they like to spend, but I suggest that the whales, while spending pretty much everything else we've talked about so far, you might want to get the highest diamond pack. So let's actually go back into the shop and talk about some of the best diamond packs in the game. I do think that if you're a whale, then you probably will see a very good benefit from getting the first bonus $99.99 diamond pack. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Don't come after me, guys. All right, this is just my personal opinion. You can see that I bought it myself as well, but highest diamond packs, you probably want to look for that. Of course, you probably want to look for a bunch of things in the double up pack. And then the main reason we're saying this is that because usually in the update shop, there's various different ways we can use our diamonds. Let's say you can use them for a bunch of more rate up draw tickets, or let's say you want to use them for some character weapons, some character enhancements, things like that. You can buy a bunch of these with the diamonds, and as more events roll around, you guys will have the ability to buy many things with diamonds as well. But staying in the update shop, something that you might see in the update shop is something that gives you a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of rate up tickets, and a bunch of gold. This is always going to be a key staple for whales, I believe. I think that whales always want the next character that's going to come out regardless if they're good or not. So a lot of whales will be buying this 125 rate up draw ticket, a bunch of diamond packs, whatever the case may be. For now, it's a Goto Ryuji pack, but again, I'm just saying whatever the pack is called, it's usually going to have a bunch of rate up tickets, it's going to have a bunch of diamonds and a bunch of gold tacked onto that. So that might be a bigger thing, a bigger purchase. I think that one's like $89.99 in CAD. And then of course you guys will definitely want all the monthly subscriptions within the game. And then the final thing to talk about is going to be either the missions or the level up packs. So currently in Solo Leveling Arise, I bought a bunch of mission packs, so I can't even tell you guys what are the best mission packs to be buying because I can't see them anymore on my screen. So you guys would probably have to go about your own journey, find out what you need for your account. I say look through each and every one of these extensively. As you can see, there are some very good ones within the game, like let's say the reverse chapter clear pack. This one gives you 135 rate up draw tickets, and you guys can get a bunch of better rewards here. But of course, this is only available after you clear basically all of endgame. So if you're an early game player thinking, hey, I want this exact pack, you won't be able to get it. So that's the kind of hard thing about the mission packs. I will say, do not get trapped by the early mission packs, guys. If you guys can stick through the mud and just fight your way to better story content, the hard story mission packs are kind of a bit better, especially in the later chapters. If we look at, let's say, hard chapter clear 4, which was Jeju Island, you can see you're getting up to 90 rate up tickets and a bunch more things. You're getting even a random heroic blessing stone chest. So it's not bad in the later chapters. Again, this is the whale spending category. Again, whales are going to spend whatever they like to. And then I do want to talk about the level up packs because these are usually they can be good. I will say I've bought in a few. Okay, I bought in more than a few over my time. I thought it was just a bunch, but I bought more than there are more available, or it might be neck and neck. Regardless, guys, this is another good facet in the game that you might want to consider as a whale. And with that, I am not a financial advisor. Okay, I am not a financial advisor. You guys will not come after me in the comments. Okay, but in all honesty, guys, I do want to know your thoughts, theories, and comments on this. I do want to say that when you guys do finish up your purchases, you guys will get something called Arise points within the next 21 days. What Arise points basically are is basically like it's like a discount, or it's basically a system that's going to give you points off your next purchase. So if we go back into the Blessed Lucky Clover chest pack, then we can basically show you guys what I'm talking about. With the Arise points, you guys get up to 10% of your purchases that you make through the Solo Leveling Arise web shop. So make sure that you are purchasing through the web shop. If we go ahead and look at it, I do have 1.28 Arise points currently left. So looking at it, we can basically almost essentially fully buy this whole pack for free. Now, of course, I do suggest that you guys use Arise points under the bonus tab if you guys are a higher spender, because that way you guys can basically get all these items up for free on the daily. What I usually do is that I buy a bunch of packs for the content, of course, and then once my Arise points does come in, I basically buy the diamond pack, or I buy a rate up pack for $1.39, and essentially it's free because I haven't used a single purchase. Well, it won't be free, but it'll be free from my previous purchases. So my previous purchases are taking care of my future purchases. Of course, you can use Arise points on whatever the hell you like. Let's say there's a big purchase that you're about to make, feel free to use your Arise points then. Again, I do suggest that you guys only use them in the bonus section if you are going to spend a bunch in SLA, but again, that's gonna be my just personal opinion. Another thing about special summons I didn't mention is that you actually will have the ability to get a 50% off subscription event coupon every now and then. I honestly don't know how often this comes through. I won't say this is an added benefit on top of the special summon subscription pack, so get that at your own risk. I will say that though, a 50% off coupon is insane, and of course, any percent coupons, I don't think I really talked about where you guys want to spend your higher percentage coupon. So if you get a 50% off coupon, a 30% off coupon, whatever the case, if you guys are, let's say, in between that dolphin and whale spending, I do think that's when you guys want to go for the higher packs, because you can get these for literally half the price. So regardless, again, the best things is probably going to be, let's say, these packs that give you a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of rate up tickets and more, and then they're probably either going to be the relay packs. So we're talking about either whether it's going to be the step up, the relay, or the linked packs. These are probably going to be one of the best ones in step 2 or 3. But with that, what do you guys think of the Spender's guide? This was a very hard video to make, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not a financial advisor. Once more, go ahead and leave your thoughts, theories, and comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.